Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, it just wouldn't be Saturday without a little more RimWorld in our life and the never-ending and eternal quest for steel. We again have no steel. I would like to have some steel. Any steel would be good, in fact, but I have none. So what was my plan? Was I gonna go out? Oh, I'm out on a journey. Okay. What was my plan for this journey? Am I coming or going? It looks like I'm coming back. Hopefully I've got some steel with me. I'm not sure. Mel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not sure what exactly my plan was when I left, but apparently I sent people out, and hopefully they're coming back with some steel. Bosseros, welcome, welcome, welcome. A double penge video, Dave, and Dave's video for today has time traveled to yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube did with that, Bosseros, and anyone else who even vaguely cares about such things. So here's what happened. I put the video up Friday. I uploaded it Friday, and I scheduled it for Friday afternoon, because that was going to be Friday's video. But then I very hastily did Godlike Burger, and I thought I'd really like that to come out on Friday rather than Crossroads Inn. So I rescheduled Crossroads Inn to Saturday, which is today. And somehow, in all of that, YouTube believes that I very, very briefly made it public and then immediately made it private, which I did not. It was supposed to come out today. It came out at the correct time today, but YouTube thinks it came out yesterday. I don't know. You're just going to have to travel back in time a little bit. It'll get killed in views because no one knows it exists. It's not popping up in anyone's feed because YouTube believes it happened yesterday. Dances with Sheep, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I don't know what YouTube did with that. It had a little flummox. It's okay. It's not like it was the killer video of the week. It's Crossroads Inn, and people enjoy it. And you know what? The people who want to watch Crossroads Inn from me are gonna find it. So I'm not even worried about that. Azrar, welcome, welcome, welcome. Can't stay. We'll catch up later. I am just happy you came in to say hi. That is good enough for me. I am very, very happy that you came by to say hi, and I hope you will catch up later. So yeah, that's what happened. Anyone who wants to watch it, they're basically going to have to go back a day. Kat, welcome, welcome. You're here but not here. Deep cleaning the kitchen. I heartily approve. Cleaning is my coping mechanism for stress. If I'm rapidly cleaning things, something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. No burger spoilers. No, there won't be any burger spoilers on my end. Not on my end. Yeah, that did okay. I mean, that's why I pumped it out for yesterday, because, you know, it's kind of hot right now. So I definitely wanted to get that out ASAP, as the kids say. Jayhawk, welcome. Any fires yet? No, I'm only 2 minutes in, so surprisingly there hasn't been a fire yet. The gang's coming home, or they're leaving. I'm not sure which one. No, they're going. Okay, they're going out to these guys, hopefully to find some steel. In fact, I'll get it going a little bit faster than this, just to try and keep going here. Just noticed this last time on the world map, some sort of pickaxe icon might be a steel mine. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, actually. I always completely blow these, like, work sites off, but it might be worth going to one of these. That's hunting, that's hunting. A lot of the local ones are hunting. Yeah, if we see one pop up for steel, that might not be the worst thing. And we were working on getting the underground scanner, because that will definitely find us some steel, but we don't have the steel to make the underground scanner. That's a bit of a problem there. That's kind of the problem. Ravenous Devils is coming out this Friday. I won't go back to it. I mean, that was a fun little one-off, but that's really more of a time management game, as is Godlike Burger, for that matter. They're both really more time management games more than anything. I've got some steel down here from the traps we dismantled. I'd like to, I thought I outlined somewhere the underground scanner. Yeah, oh no, it is up. It's up and running. Okay, great. Good, well, hopefully we'll find some steel for that then. You know what? I'll even build them a chair, just to encourage them to sit there. Not a steel chair, though. That would be very, very silly. We'll give them a regular old chair there. Might encourage them to do that. Have they got a duck? Yes, they have a duck. Yep, the take a duck, leave a duck program. Yes, and we're taking a duck from our place and leaving a duck somewhere else. Looks like the mine is gone. See, gray building on the world map. Gray building. Gray. Oh, this one over here. That's probably the, yeah, that's the ancient complex. That's a thing for ideology. We're supposed to go and investigate that at some point, but I'm kind of hyper-focused on the steel issue right now. Was watching someone else who doesn't normally stream. Was it Penge? Nah, I would have been notified if Penge had streamed. He'd have me mod it. Anyway, I'd be the blue wrench on Penge's stream. I found a nice free game, Psycho Bathroom. Hang on, coffee isn't living inside of me. Oh, I made a really good cup of coffee today. That's a solid cup of coffee. I'm liking that one. No, you're right, Azrar. We should keep an eye out for those mining things. I always blow those off because I'm always swimming in steel, but I'm not anymore. I have an extremely limited quantity of steel. We could go up here. These guys like us. They'll trade with us. We could go up here next. It's not too far. There's a road most of the way there. Speaking of which, actually, how's my food situation right now? Okay, vegetables are coming back in, and it looks like we've killed a bear at some point. Good for us on both ends. I should start making... Is anyone making the prepackaged survival meal things? Yeah, we are. Do that, I don't know, do that... Let's get, like, 30 of those in stock. And then we'll figure it out. It'd be good to have a... If we're going to be traveling a lot more, we should probably have a lot more. Tattered Apparel is Chavez. Chavez, I can't do anything with you until you wake up. And you're in a really, really bad way. You are probably going to be the new tomboy. I will consider getting you a new spine, but there's not much I can do with anything else. I've got a heart kicking around, if that will help you with any way. You are almost done with your psychite addiction. That's nice. Yeah, I've got this heart over here. It's not a kidney, but I could put it there in place of a kidney. Sally Cat, welcome, welcome. Is Penj even back from the seaside? He is, actually. I was texting him as he was coming home, actually. So yeah, no, he is back from his holidays, to the best of my knowledge. Someone called Blue Lizard Jello. He does Souls games. Ah! Yeah, again, I love watching Dark Souls. I just don't want to play it. Souls-like games. In the same way that I'm not that crazy about roguelikes. Fun to watch. Don't really want to play them much myself. Godlike Burger is about the only dip into roguelike I'll be doing anytime in the near future. It's definitely fun. I was hoping for Godlike Burger it would be a little bit more Evil Genius, like building more traps and kind of waiting for people to stumble into them and that kind of thing. But it's actually way more of like a time management game. It's getting the burgers out and that kind of thing. It's a lot of fun, and it's got some really great dark humor in it. But would I play it a lot? No, probably not. Bard Michael Kelly, welcome, welcome. Was just tinkering with a new RimWorld. Solo tribal. Trying out I want to use the Make Camp mod and just kind of do a wandering nomad thing. We were thinking about doing that. If we go back to RimWorld on the stream, we were thinking about doing that. Is just traveling. And Graham Tavel did that. He did it without mods. He just abandoned his camp and went somewhere else. And he also did kind of a low-tech run. So I think if I remember, he just didn't do any research. So he only had the research that you come in the door with, and nothing else. He established no research at all. And then he just wandered around. It was kind of a wandering tribe kind of thing. My cat is watching his favorite channel, Just Filled Bird Feeder. Excellent. Is Penj releasing the holiday snaps, sunburnt toes? That would be the next logical thing for him to reveal to us. Shame bear's grease isn't implemented. It might be useful for the aches and pains around the colony. It might. It also might be better if people were just better at things. Chavez, I'm looking in your direction. How are the ducks? Let's deal with the important thing. Ducks are looking good. When do we get to the awakening, the great birth of the freezer ducks? Because that is a wonderful time in the colony when the freezer ducks are born. I have so many fertilized eggs, and at this point I completely refuse to take them out. I'm just not. I'm not taking them out of here. It's just really, really funny when the freezer ducks hatch, so I'm keeping them. Hurley, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where's the gang? Oh, gang are moving a little slow. Yeah, well, they are going through some mountains. That's not that surprising. I knew it was going to take them some time to get down there. Is there anything else? Ooh, lots of potatoes coming in, or rice, or whatever that is. Is there anything else I could be dismantling for more steel, apart from the pods? I'd rather not dismantle the pods if I can get away with it. I could dismantle a lot of the hydroponics. Those are 100 steel apiece. We'd get some of that back, but not as much as I want. Drifters request resources. Better not be steel. It better not be steel. What do you want? 66 herbal medicine? Do I have 66 herbal medicine? Probably. Maybe. Yeah, I got 98. You can totally have that, Chief. Where did you just go? Go to Los Noscos. Los Noscos. Come here, man. Wool, you don't seem to be doing anything vitally important. No, 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 no. I know. I don't want you. I don't want you to shoot. Oh, I don't want you to shoot them. I just want you to. What is the problem here? Why can we not trade with these people? I just want to give them. Oh, probably because I haven't accepted it. No, I have accepted it. Lost Noscos dude here. Somebody go and give these people some herbal medicine. Why are we not doing that? Huh. That is very, very weird. That is extremely weird. Where are you guys going? I mean, you can come in and just grab it if you need to. That's okay. Sims 4 instead of Fallout. Working last night was away last week. Yeah, for the moment, anyway. Yeah, for the moment, we're just going to do some Sims 4. It's all subject to change around here. You know that. I don't follow any particular schedule. I just play things until I don't feel like playing them anymore. Why are you not letting me give this guy some herbal medicine? I'm really fuzzy on that. I mean, like, sorry. I'd like to give it to you, but RimWorld doesn't want to let me. Stop buddying up with the name I can't pronounce here. I can't even with that. Come here. Why will you not let me? There you go. Okay, somebody go give this guy some medicine, please. Temp is low enough. The frozen fertilized eggs. Oh, yes, they will, Jayhawk. Yeah, no, they absolutely will. Doesn't matter how frozen they are. We've had 2 hatchings of the freezer eggs. The freezer ducks just blossom forth. No, it'll absolutely hatch, let me assure you of that. It's very, very funny. Because everyone scrambles into the freezer with leashes to get the brand new freezer ducks. And then they take them out to the duck palace and they slaughter all the old ducks. Because I'm only allowed to have 40 ducks at any given moment. Would actually buy Sims 4 if it wasn't an EA game. Yeah, well, yeah. People have their opinions about EA. I actually don't have any strong opinions one way or the other about them. Although I think Sims DLC is overpriced. But apart from that, I don't have any strong feelings about them one way or the other. Oh, how dramatic on CoffeeCam that its background is the red duck palace. I like that. It's kind of fun. It highlights it. Nothing wrong with mixing it up. No, I do that frequently. It's not a bad name as server. Yeah, exactly. If freezer is up to temp, it should be. It should be. Where's my freezer? What did I do with my freezer? It's over. Where's my freezer? My freezer is -1 degrees. It's basically 0. And that's in Fahrenheit, by the way, for you folks who do that weird Celsius thing. That is -1, -2 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, yeah, it is fully frozen in here. Fully frozen. But then again, we'll get the hatching of the freezer eggs. We're very, very happy about that. Okay, we did the thing. We gave him a whole bunch of herbal medicine. That's fine. We can make that up. Anything around here we could be massacring. Go take out a raccoon. I can't get those ibex. That's really, really frustrating. I don't know. Take out a couple of squirrels. Why not? Take out 3 squirrels. It'll be some meat. Anyway, colonists need rescue. What? Who? Where did they go? Sky? Was that you? What's your problem? Did you get in a fight? Oh yeah, you got in a fight. Okay. Well, you're basically RoboCop. You should have come out of that totally fine. I think you have the most bionic implants of anyone. More annoyed with EA because of how many good IPs they own, but won't release a good game. Will having a Duck Palace in Crossroads Inn... you can do, what, geese in there? I kind of forget. I haven't played Crossroads Inn in about a million years. What is your problem? Oh, Chavez. Oh, yeah, you've got lots of problems. You have many, many, many problems. So don't come crying to me, long story short. And Chavez would like a weapon. Okay. Yeah, go, yeah, I'm going to give the guy who's going to have a mental breakdown and is addicted to drugs and is frail. Go get that LMG. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. He calls the thing that counts from 0 to 100 weird. That the completely arbitrary 32 degrees freezing is not weird. No, the completely arbitrary 32 degrees freezing is weird. 0 to 100 is not weird, Mel. I'm in favor of Fahrenheit. 0 to 100 works. It makes sense. 0, really cold. 100, really hot. And then you can very clearly get an idea of what's going on in between. 32, freezing. Except not. And then, like, I don't get it. I know 0 to 100 works perfectly. 32 degrees freezing, don't care. 0 is wicked cold, 100 is wicked hot. Fahrenheit was made for people like me, Mel. Fahrenheit was made for people who don't like to micromanage things. Fahrenheit was made for me, frankly. 0, wicked, wicked cold. 100, wicked, wicked hot. Anything between that, I can totally sort that out. And then you get the Brits and they come up with 10 degrees C. Was that cold or hot? I have no idea. It's not bad, apparently. I have to default to that double it and add 30 to get in the ballpark. It's okay. But 10? 10 is okay. But 20 is too hot. How does that work? How does that work? 10 is not bad. 20 is too warm. I don't get it. I know 0 is freezing and 100 is boiling, but then you get into the, okay, Mel, 10 is... It's okay out. No. 0 to 100 works in Fahrenheit. Jedi Time Lord, welcome. Haven't seen you in ages. Good to see you. Mel, I will never, ever, I will never back down on the Celsius is weird thing. Yeah, okay, 0 is freezing. I get that. Sure. But then 5 is not. But 5 should be wicked, wicked cold. It's just that simple. It really is. This is why I'm not made for metrics. It doesn't make sense to me. It also doesn't make sense because you guys don't have a thing like a foot. A foot makes sense. You've got a centimeter, and then you jump right up to the meter. You just go right to the meter. What? Wait, no, wait, what doesn't make sense? 30 is hot, 20 is nice, 10 is a jacket, 0 is ice. See, that makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. What am I wrong with? Me, my wife. What am I wrong with? What am I wrong with? What am I? Oh, I can't possibly be wrong with 0 is wicked cold and 100 is wicked hot. I'm not that I am not wrong with. You live here too. 0 is wicked cold, 100 is wicked hot. But 20 in Celsius is fine. I don't, but 30 is hot. Your increments are too dramatic for me. That's the problem with it. You go from centimeter to meter. There's no in between. Psychic drone for pay. What's going on? Will I get any steel? Please say yes. Can I have any steel? Wait, somebody from the Grenade Men is asking for my help. Really? Activate a site. There's a psychic drone. Okay. 6 tribes people. Yeah, we can probably handle that. We can probably handle that.
I clearly can't spell.
No, what am I wrong about?
You're talking Celsius. 0 is freezing in Celsius.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So but then you're like,
but here in Fahrenheit, 0 is also freezing.
No, it's not. 32 degrees is freezing.
But
Fahrenheit.
0 would also be freezing.
Very cold, yes.
Okay, 32 is freezing. 0 is also freezing.
It's colder than freezing in the way that you're talking, but yes.
See, you're overcomplicating it. Like Celsius people, you're overcomplicating it. You're making it 32 is freezing. 0 is also freezing.
Okay, I can't. I'm done.
This is why Fahrenheit was made for me. This is why Fahrenheit works, because it's not micromanaging things. 32 is freezing, 0 is freezing, 20 is freezing, minus 10 is freezing, everything below 32 is freezing. What are we having for dinner?
Broken. You broke me.
Okay, so once again, I have been proven correct on Celsius and Fahrenheit. It's all freezing. But no. In Celsius, 0 is freezing, but 10 is totally cool. It's fine. Everything is fine at 10. I don't even know what's going on chat. Hopefully you people are talking amongst yourselves. Okay. No, Hurley, you're wrong. Celsius is not straightforward. No. You said the exact opposite correct thing there. I can't with any of this. I broke Mrs. Dave. Right, this quest thing that we're doing. This quest thing that we're doing here. Mel, am I wrong? 32 is freezing, 0 is also freezing. They're both freezing. Okay, hang on, I gotta figure out if I'm doing this quest. Bionic leg, plasteel I don't need. If you guys were giving up steel, I would be all about that. All about that. Legendary assault rifle, that might be nice. I could work with that. 10 centimeters is 1 decimeter retro. What the hell is a decimeter? I don't even want to know from decimeter. I can't even... No, don't even come to me with decimeter. I think you made that up. I don't even think that's real. I think you're just making stuff up. You metrics people, you just attach the phrase deci and semi and throw a meter in there and call it a real word. Oh, I can't with you. No, Portia, I'm not wrong. In Fahrenheit, 32 is freezing, 0 is also freezing. Put a glass of water out at 32 and at 0, it will both freeze. Exactly, see, Kelly's got it. 32 is freezing, but 212 is boiling. What the heck are you people doing there? What is 100 in Fahrenheit? It's 100. Very simple. Very simple. No problems there. Celsius is based around water. Fahrenheit is based around temperatures. Yeah, we're into temperature. That's what I'm trying to define. Why would I not base it around temperature? That's what I'm trying to define. I want to know, Sally Cat, I want to know what the temperature is, not what water is. I don't care what water is doing. I have no problem with water. Water and I have a perfectly good relationship. I want to know what the temperature is. That's what. All right, I gotta do this thing. I gotta do a thing. Hang on. I gotta do a thing here. I gotta play RimWorld. I can't with you Celsius people. What do I need more? Gold or plasteel? I don't really need either, if I'm honest about things, and I am. I guess I'll go for, it's never gonna hurt. You know what? I'm gonna shelve this one for right now. Anna B, welcome. All right, let's go do some trading like sensible people here. All right, how many muffalo? Okay, first of all, leave a duck. There we go. We've left a duck. Duck number 2, we've left a duck. Do you have steel? And how much of it can I have? Please say all of it. Yes, I can, and I can still get away with it weight-wise, too. Okay, good. This is start. Now, yeah, no, Mel's right, Anna. You can't be late to these things. Mel knows perfectly well. I'm like a 4-year-old in a shopping mall. You can't leave me unattended. It's just a risk. 100 is risk of dehydrated if you go into the sun. Yes, you know why, Sally Cat? You know why? Because I'm measuring temperature, not water. Not water. I don't care about water. Water and I can just pass each other in the street and nothing happens. I want to know what the temperature is. Therefore, I would like to define the temperature. Why are we talking about water? Who cares what water is doing? Let water do its own thing. Water's never bothered anyone except for the occasional tsunami and stuff. Okay, I'm getting all of their steel. Great. What did I bring to sell? Did I bring like really good high-grade narcotics like I usually do? I saw... Oh yeah, I did. Plenty of it too. And they've got a lot of cash. I can take that. Anything else I need while I'm here? Wouldn't mind a power claw kind of coagulator. I'll always take those. I'm not going to turn those down. Did I bring any statues or anything? No, I actually didn't bring much of anything. That's fine. That's fine. What temperature is 10 degrees Fahrenheit, Hurley? It's 10. How hard is that to understand? That's really cold. That's very, very cold. Boss Ross has got it right. 0 is cold, 100 is hot. It's just that simple. It's really just that simple. If I'm getting into water, I want to know how hot it is. Okay. All right, well, you know what? If you run a bath and you don't know how hot your own water is, I think that's on you, Cat. I think that's a cat problem, not a me problem. I have no problem with water. I got no problem with water. Water and I get along just fine. Boss Ross is nailing it. 0, cold, 100, hot. You can make a determination about anything between those two numbers. Anything between those two numbers. That's all you got to know. What is 90? Hot. What is 20? Cold. What is 50? About in the middle. About in the middle. Yep. You should care what water is doing at different temperatures because you're mostly made of it. Well, unless I'm going to start boiling from the inside, I don't care. Without knowing how hot water needs to be, how are you going to get coffee? Again, Kelly, we're overthinking this. And I'm not one for overthinking. We know that. We're not strangers to this channel, Kelly. We're not strangers here. We know what I do. We know how I am. How do I boil water? I put the water on the hot thing until it makes bubbles. And then I know that I've got water that is hot enough for coffee. That is how I do that. Okay. I need steel. What else am I buying from these idiots? Hats, no. Maces, no. I didn't really bring a lot to trade, unfortunately. I might just take their money and call it a day. I wouldn't mind a coagulator and a power claw. You know what? I'll take... Did I bring money? I did bring money. Okay. I'll take that, and I'll take... Sure, I'll take the coagulator. What the heck? And we will call it a day. I will absolutely do that. And then you... No, you... No, you... There we go. We are going home. And then when we get home, we might go right back out on the road. I don't know. Okay. All right. Bubbles and a little steam equals hot. Well, Spikeable Girl's got it. Spikeable Girl understands this perfectly. Spikeable Girl knows not to See, you've got me so mixed up I can't even speak English. Overcomplicate temperature. And P.S., I do mean temperature, not water. I want to know what is hot and what is not. If the water is bubbling, it's too hot for coffee. No, it's not. Then you're drinking lukewarm coffee, Dances with Sheep. Lukewarm coffee. That's all you're doing there. It needs to be bubbling. Spike Girl's got this. Spike Girl's got this just fine. Bubbling in a little steam. Bubbling in a little steam. That's all. That's all. If you set the hot thing to 100, it will never get hot enough to make coffee. Again, overthinking it. I don't even think about that. You know what I do? Let's review, shall we? I put it on the hot thing until it bubbles, and then I know it's hot enough. What is the exact temperature of the water? I don't care. I couldn't care less what the exact temperature of the water is. All right. I am into, is this hot enough for me to make a cup of coffee? If it's bubbling, as Spike Little Girl has pointed out and has some steam attached to it, then it is. If it's not, then it's not. Do I need to know that it is, 419.73 degrees? No, I don't. I don't. You know why? Because I exist in a Fahrenheit world where things are simple. And we don't overcomplicate things. We say 0 is wicked, wicked cold. And 100 is wicked hot. And that's it. And everything exists between those 2 points. And I know where I am and I'm comfortable. Don't make it harder for me. Metrics. Not having them. Not in my house. I'll tell you that right now. Not in my house. Nope. You ain't gonna see a centimeter around here. We measure things in inches and feet, and we like it that way. Does it make sense? No. Do imperial measurements make any sense? No, but they're mine, and they work. And they're simple, simple, simple. What is a foot? I don't know. I look at the distance between my wrist and my elbow, and I go, that's about a foot. That's about a foot or so. You probably get some bitter coffee from overheating it. My coffee is just fine, thank you very much. 100 degrees is not wicked hot. It is if you're outside, because again, Mel, come back. Come back to me, Mel. I know you're going to the bathroom or the kitchen or something. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here right now. It is wicked hot, because what are we doing? What are we doing? We're measuring temperature, not water. Why are we doing that? Because I don't give a frog what water is doing right now. I care what I'm doing, and if I need to wear a t-shirt, or if I need to wear a jacket. It's that simple. So let me, Mel, come back. Don't go off to the kitchen. Come back here. So let's define that even further. Let's take a real world example. Scientists love that sort of things, don't they? They're into that. Real world examples. Maybe that was just teachers. I don't know. Maybe it's bus drivers. Whatever. So real world example. I need to know, like this morning, I went to go to work. I need to know what I'm going to wear. Okay? At no point during this thought process do I care what water is doing. Water can just go about its watery business and not bother me. I need to know, can I go outside comfortably with no jacket or with a jacket? So what are we measuring here? We're measuring temperature, aren't we? Again, let's review. I want us to stay focused and on task, team. Focused and on task. We're not talking about water. Okay? We're talking about me and temperature. So what did I do? I took out my phone and I looked at the old Google's weathery things there, hit my little weather app there, and it said today, it's going to be about 53 degrees. Okay? So let's back it all up. Let's take that information. Let's back it all up, okay? We're backing it all up right now, okay? Hopefully you guys are taking notes because there's very important things going down here. So I have read the number 53 degrees. Now, I live in a Fahrenheit world that doesn't care a frog about water right now, okay? Okay, not even a tiny frog, not like one of those little ones that are poisonous. I know that 0 is wicked, wicked cold. And 100 is wicked, wicked hot. So 53, right in the middle. Right in the middle. What does that say to me? A light jacket. Okay, a light jacket. Okay? Because if there's a little breeze, it might be a little cooler than that. A light jacket. Okay? You take, just like Hurley's saying, Hurley's got the right idea. You take 53 degrees to Penge, and he will die. He will literally die at that temperature because humans weren't meant to exist in 53 degrees Celsius. Okay? But I look at 53 degrees in Fahrenheit and I am calm and peaceful because I know light jacket. Okay? Light jacket. Not a heavy winter jacket. Now, ultimately, that's what I ended up wearing because that's where all my stuff was. Like my wallet and my keys were in it. But I had to take it off later. I was too warm for my jacket. Why was I too warm? 53 degrees. Kind of right in the middle, isn't it? Kind of right in the middle. Okay? All right. I've got a raid. I've got to play RimWorld for a bit. You can all talk amongst yourselves for a little bit about Celsius and Fahrenheit and why Fahrenheit is correct. Do I have any shells? I do not. Okay. Then we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, aren't we? With the shooting and the guns and the ouchies. There's also a colossal hole in the wall over here. Could we get this filled in, like, today? Marble blocks. We don't have... Well, fine. Then cancel it. We'll make it out of something else. Cancel that. We will make it out of something else. That's fine. What do I have? Any stone blocks of anything? Limestone. Sure. Great. Super. Awesome. Love limestone. It's my favorite stone block. Out of all the stone blocks, limestone is my total favorite. So I need a limestone wall to go right here. And I need somebody to make that, like, immediately. Okay. Because there's a giant hole in the wall. A giant hole in the wall. What is 53 in real temperature? 53. Mocha Pokepaw. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Mocha Pokepaw. You know nothing. Okay? Everyone, you know what? Heck with the raid. Heck with RimWorld. Okay, MPP, come talk to me. All right, come over here. Come over here. Step into my office. All right, this is very, very important. I'm glad you're here. Okay, MPP, I'm going to say some things to you, and you're going to give me your total, like, off-the-cuff reaction here. Off the cuff. And no spoilers from anyone. I want you to understand how a Fahrenheit person lives their world, which is simple, calm, and reflective. MPP, come over here. Talk to me. All right. I'm going to tell you a number. Okay? And I'm going to ask you to define what type of jacket you would go outside in. If I see or say to you, MPP, that it is 53 degrees out, okay? 53. What sort of jacket? Like, how would you prepare to dress yourself to go outside? Go. All you. All you. That's all the information you get. It's 53 degrees. What are you going to wear to go down to the store? Okay, 53 degrees. You tell me. I've got a raid. I have... You can't see me right now, but I am pointing at the screen. Specifically, I'm pointing at CoffeeCam, because that's kind of where my finger landed. But just that's all the info you get, MPP. It's 53. You got to go to the store. You're going to have to walk. Your car, for some reason, has been disabled. Maybe Mr. Mocha has the car. I don't know. I don't know how you live your life. But it's 53, and you've got to go for a short walk. What are you wearing? Okay, what are you wearing? You tell me. It's all you, MPP. All you. This is all you. You know nothing at this point. This is all you. A lot riding on the answer. There is nothing riding on the answer apart from the fact that Fahrenheit works. It is real. It is now. And it's calming and reflective. It makes sense. 53 degrees. I ain't going outside. 53. I die. See, okay, I want to see MPP's answer. I want to see MPP's answer to this because Mocha Pokepaw is a sensible Fahrenheit human being who lives in a calm, reflective, easy world of Fahrenheit where everything makes sense. Okay, everything makes sense, and we don't overcomplicate things like knowing what the temperature is, and we don't sweat what water is doing right now. Probably would wear a sweatshirt and a light coat. Bingo. Hello. Bingo. What did I say? What did I say? Okay, MPP knows what's up. Mocha Pokepaw knows what's up. Yep, look at that. A sweatshirt and maybe a light coat. In case I got too hot, you could take the light coat off. Exactly. Exactly. Russell, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a very important time that you're coming in on here. MPP knows what's up. The Mocha family knows what's up. All right, Mr. Mocha took the car. MPP's got to go to the store. What is she wearing? A sweatshirt and a light coat. Bingo. You know why? Because MPP lives in a world of Fahrenheit where everything makes sense. You can't see me right now, Mocha Pokepaw, but I am pointing very affirmatively at your name in chat. I really am, too. I am. Mrs. Dave could come up and verify that. I am pointing very affirmatively at your name in chat. It's kind of going up the screen now as more people are chatting, so I'm having to point higher and higher. But you have made sense. Did you win? Not only did you win, I don't know what you've won. You haven't won anything. You've merely proven my point that Fahrenheit makes sense. It's all it is. Fahrenheit makes sense. Celsius is for people who overcomplicate their lives, and probably engineers, in that order. And 53, I'm hugging an industrial strength fan. No, at 53, in your world, Kat, in your crazy Celsius world, where numbers are all askew and you're throwing decis and centis and all sorts of things. Sonnet, thank you so much. Thank you. I needed that break, actually, Sonnet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. You're awesome. You guys are all awesome. Comment section says Celsius is better than Fahrenheit. I insist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in your crazy, Cat's crazy mixed up centidecimeter world, okay, you would die at 53. But MPP, Mocha Poke Paw, wearing a sweatshirt and a light coat. Why? Because it's 53. Let's review. 0, wicked, wicked cold. 100, wicked, wicked hot. 53, kind of right in the middle. We got a raid. Okay, I should, somewhere there are people who are actually tuning in to see me play RimWorld. They'll figure it out. They'll learn. I need coffee. My throat is parched. I can't with you Celsius people. Oh, wow, I needed that. I really needed that. If Mrs. Dave is still viewing and she hasn't abandoned me as a spouse after this debate, is there any more coffee down there? Because I'm going through this like nobody's business right now. Nobody's business. And I would certainly be more than appreciative if somebody came up and gave me more coffee. 53 degrees Celsius is 127.4. See, that makes no sense. Why are you even putting the point in there? Why even put... This is you Celsius people. You keep decimalizing and putting points in things. It's not okay. How about just a number? Just a number, like a whole number. All right, did we even need the point? Really? In space, your water... I don't care. Jayhawk, we've had this discussion. I've had this discussion. It's not really a discussion, it's more of a monologue. We don't care about water. All right? Water. Not my problem. Okay? Water. Not my problem. Don't care what water is doing. Let's review. Here's some other things I don't care about. I don't care what sand is doing. I don't care what rocks are doing. I don't care what bread is doing. I don't care what scissors are doing. I don't care what water does. I care about me. I'm not... Okay, when I look at the temperature, I'm not concerned about the glass of water that I have. I don't care. I just want to know if I need to wear a sweatshirt and a light jacket like MPP. That's all I want to know. Other things I don't care about. Wheels. Tarmac. Trees. I don't care if the tree is comfortable or boiling or freezing. I don't care about any of that. I care about me. Raid, right, yeah, RimWorld. Everyone's gonna die. Okay, and I have just left it running, too, which is, yeah, I didn't pause that at all. Thankfully, they're still up here kind of moping around. I should vaguely pay attention to this, and then, we're gonna put the thing where I tell you guys not to go anywhere. Yeah, where's run for cover? Run for cover, thank you. Run for cover. Celsius isn't based on anything absolute because water isn't constant, it just does stuff. Yeah, water's stupid, okay? And I don't care about it. Along with all the other things that I just paint. I don't care about paint. I don't care if the paint is going to boil or freeze or do anything, all right? I don't care about a pencil. I don't care if the pencil is going to freeze or boil. I care about me. MPP cares about MPP, and probably Mr. Mocha, too. You know, she's sending Mr. Mocha out for his day's work. She can say, hey, Mr. Mocha, because I'm sure that's what she calls him. I have actually accidentally called Mrs. Dave to her face. I'm sure she says, hey, Mr. Mocha, it's 53 out. You should take a sweatshirt and a light jacket. And you could take the light jacket off if it gets too warm. That's how it's going down in the MPP house. You know why? The Mocha House, sensible, normal Fahrenheit people. Fahrenheit people. Okay, we're getting raided. Right, everybody's dead. Hang on, everybody's dead. I should probably deal with this. Everybody's dying. Thank you. Everybody's dying. I gotta deal with things here. Let's get some people over here to do some shooting and stuff. We're smashing things. A lot of people are dead. Yeah. Okay, they're broadly fleeing. They're fleeing. Okay. Well, great. That seemed to work itself out just fine. I didn't really need to pay attention to that very much. Ayanka, can you come capture a Bruno here? And then we'll sort it out from there. Okay. Yeah, the raiders are fleeing. Thank you. Willow is actually playing my RimWorld more than I am playing my RimWorld right now. So, good. Good. Yeah, I'm glad somebody's keeping track of this nonsense. Because I'm certainly not. Is the combat supplier still here? Because that'd be fun. Yeah, they're still up here. Okay, great. Diver, why don't you go deal with that? You never know. They might have a little touch of steel with them. Might have a little bit of steel. Yes to everything else. Yeah, see? MVP knows what's up. Sending Mr. Mocha out. Because apparently Mr. Mocha has taken the car. I don't know. I don't know how. I've written this story into your life. I'm sorry if it's inaccurate. And Mocha Pokeball's like, hey, Mr. Mocha, why don't you take your sweatshirt that you're wearing? Why don't you also take a light jacket? Okay, you probably won't need to wear it, but just in case the wind comes up, you could be prepared, because you know what? It's 53 out, and we sensible Fahrenheit calm people that are normal know that 53 is kinda okay. Not hot, but not cold. Kelvin, we're not. I refuse to have Kelvin people in here. Not hearing any nonsense about Kelvin, unless it's somebody's name, in which case that's funny and cool. Okay, what do they have? What am I doing? What is going on here? Do they have steel? Right off the bat, do they have steel? No, but they'll buy these. Yeah, they'll take those off my hands. Those are low quality anyway. Smoke launcher actually came in way handier than I thought it was going to, so we might keep that. We can have all of these bows that I keep. Wow, I have a lot of bows. When did I get so many bows? That, and wow, all of this can go. This can all belong to you. And, oh, definitely that. The thing is, you don't really have anything I want to buy. That's a bit... I could buy some medicine. Never gonna hurt to have a little more medicine around the place. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'll take that off you. Grab some medicine. No problem. We do, in fact, only have one car. Oh, good. Good. I like to feel I can read you guys well. You know, I've watched Mocha Pokepaw's channel. Big fan. Could put out a little more content so I've got something to watch. But, real big fan. And I kind of read into it, and I say, you know what, that's a family that has one car. We also have one car. We don't really need two cars. Don't need two cars at all. Gamer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good time. I haven't seen you in ages. Good to see you again. I think minus 175 is absolute zero. Yeah, you know what? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's how I work this. Here's how I work this. It's below... We know zero is wicked cold, don't we, Hurley? Zero is wicked, wicked cold, because we've had this conversation for like the last hour. Okay? So, minus 175 must also be wicked, wicked cold. Just that simple. Oh, yeah, sorry, I did... Well, no, technically, I did not set you on fire. You set yourself on fire and summoned me home from work to deal with it in The Sims. And you had it under control. There was actually no real reason for me to come home from work. My boss was very irritated with that. You put yourself out just fine. You self-extinguished yourself. Thank you for the coffee, by the way. I appreciate that. So yeah, no, I did technically not set you on fire. You set yourself on fire trying to cook some eggs. Which is odd, because you're actually very good at eggs. Below zero means 0 degrees C. No, below zero is still below zero. I don't think I'm bound to Celsius. I don't think I'm just to say below. I don't think Celsius has the copyright to the phrase below zero. Zero, we both got a 0. I can have a below zero too. I can tell you right now, Mel. I can tell you right now. You watch the Weather Channel in a Fahrenheit world, which you probably won't visit because it's, you know, not complicated enough for you Celsius folks. You watch the Weather Channel, and when it gets below zero, they'll say below zero. Celsius metric people don't have a copyright on the phrase below zero. We can say below zero too, you know. We can say below zero too. Okay? You know when I say it? When it's below 0. You know what below 0 means to me? Also wicked cold. Because 0 is wicked cold. Below 0, wicked, wicked cold. I mean, really, if I had my druthers, and I don't, because I'm still not 100% on what druthers is. I know somebody explained it to me, but I don't know what it is. I would prefer that we actually added to the Fahrenheit system the wicked system. So that 0 would be wicked cold, and below 0 would be wicked, wicked cold. Because that's how we really rock out in my part of the world. But I will take below 0, and don't tell me for a second that the metrics association of the world, the MAW, if you will, the MAW, the metrics association of the world, has copyrighted the phrase below 0. I think we're allowed to say it too. It's okay. I think we're allowed to say it. I don't even want to know about kilometers or meters or anything. None of it makes any sense. Oh, but it's all a base 10 system, Dave. It's so easy. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. And you know what? You know it's not either. You know it's not. All right, you metric folk, you members of the Metric Association of the World, the MAW, the MAW, you know it's not simple. But you're stuck with it. So you've made a terrible decision going metric. And you know that. You know it. You know it's bad. You're sitting there going, I hate these centimeter things. I don't even know what a decimeter is. Got no clue. But we've kind of sold it to everyone. We got to keep the game up. So you're all out there promoting your metrics like, yay, centimeters. Woo, centimeters. Go deciliter thingies. Whatever it is you do. You've bought into it at this point. You got to keep the game up. Otherwise, you're going to have to admit it was all a terrible, terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. Wicked is a multifaceted adjective. It can be attached to anything. Mrs. Dave is absolutely right. Oh, wow. I'm so glad I read the rest of your sentence, MPP, because the only thing I saw out of the corner of my eye was Mr. Mocha is a fork. And that's it. And my brain just fired off on Mr. Mocha being a fork, and I really had to reevaluate who you were and what you were doing privately at home. Works outside all year. It must get below 50. Yeah, you know what, MPP? And Mr. Mocha, when he comes home and you're like, hey, Mr. Mocha, how cold was it today on the fork? And he's going to say it was, get this, Mel, below 0. Because you know what? It was still below 0, whether it was Fahrenheit or Celsius. That's it. We don't get to just, no, you Celsius people, you metric people, you Metric Association of the World, the MAW, the MAW, the Hills, welcome. Speaking of being set on fire, I may have a sunburn. Oh, it's officially spring then. Great. Mrs. Dave's first sunburn is the first official sign of spring in our area, so it must be spring. Hatching. Oh, wait, are the freezer ducks hatching? Oh, no, the freezer ducks are still there. Or not there, rather. More to the point. Did I ever take care of that prisoner? Did we ever get the prisoner? I think the prisoner may have died. The amount of time and attention I pay to RimWorld is frankly 0. Why is that duck out? Why is the duck and the goat out? Do we have a... Oh, we got a broken pen. Somebody will deal with that. It'll get sorted somehow. So, yeah, there's plenty of wood over here. Somebody will deal with that nonsense at some point. Somebody will deal with it. Keep hitting enter by accident. Oh, okay. Well, that's on you then. There's a hole in... Yeah, okay, there is a hole in the fence. Yeah, you're right, Spike Little Girl. I don't know how those holes keep getting made. They're very forceful ducks. Somebody will fix it at some point, and then they'll leash up the extra ducks and bring them around. Oh, good, I see we're making more ducks. More freezer ducks, eventually. Oh, the hatching of the freezer ducks. Everybody loves that. Lots of potatoes down here, guys. Anyone want to go and grab those potatoes? You're frantically trying to catch up on RimWorld. Blake, you don't seem to be doing anything. Why are you doing nothing? Go fix that fence if you got nothing to do. Oh, I know why they're not fixing it, because they can't get to the wood. Unrestricted. That'll sort things out. They couldn't get to the wood. Now I can go work in my garden. The smell of fresh dirt on a warm day is pure bliss. Yes, because it's above 0, MPP. Above 0. Yeah, and we get to say that one too. We get to say that. We get to say anything we want about the number 0. The term 0. I don't know. I watched this whole documentary on the number 0 and how revolutionary it was, but I don't remember any of it. It's nearly 80 degrees here. And you know what, Portia? I don't need to read anything else. I know that's pretty darn hot. Okay, pretty darn hot. Yeah, it's not wicked hot, but it's pretty darn hot. 80. 80 is t-shirt and shorts. And probably some sort of sandal or clog or flip-flop or whatnot. Without socks. Basically, I'm going with the no socks idea there. So yeah, I see 80. I know exactly how warm it is out. Well, first of all, it's 80. Secondly, it's pretty hot. Pretty hot. Working on uncomfortably hot, but still just pretty hot, all things considered. All right? But I can still survive in that. You know what I don't know? What water's gonna do if I put it outside at 80. Guess what, kids? Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Put a glass of water out. It can do whatever it wants. It just sit out there, be water. And just be watery things, having its whole watery life. Doing watery conversations with other glasses of water. Considering the origins of metric, I'm surprised the Commonwealth nations ever adopted it. Yes, it's very silly, Jayhawk. They just bought into it. They're just stuck with it now. They can't admit it was a colossal mistake. And that imperial measurements just make far more sense. And you say, no, they don't. They're all twisted. They're all weird. And like, yeah, but they make sense. If you say something is a foot, I know how big it is. Approximately. You say something is a decicenta hectoliter. I got no idea what's going on with that. Give me a good old-fashioned acre. That's what I say. Or a hectare. Or whatever it is that we do with land around here. I wear slippers all year long. I'm the lady in the grocery store wearing slippers. Oh, that was you. Oh, okay. Gotcha. 100 degrees is not quite 40°C, like 38-ish. Yeah, and what do we know 100 is? Wicked hot. Wicked hot. This is it. Riding the Jeep naked. I don't know about where you are, but right here, it's about 53, so probably not. Probably not. However, what I do know, sweatshirt and a light jacket. A light jacket. 10 millimeters in a centimeter, 100 centimeters in a meter. Yeah, I know, I get it. It's all a base 10. And people think that's somehow easier. It's not. You just all bought into it and you're stuck with it. And you know what? You can have it. You go decicenta things all day long, as far as I care. All day long. I'm going to sit here in a 53-degree temperature and know exactly what clothing I should wear for that. Okay? Exactly. I go over to you metric countries, and you're like, oh, it's 12 out. Like, what the hell do I wear for 12? What do I do with 12? What kind of number is that? Metrics is like women's clothing sizes. It makes no sense. I don't get it. My pants are a size that is based around my waist size, and it matches. That's like Fahrenheit. I don't get it. Dave missed the counting to 10 part of elementary school. Mel, they tried to teach us metrics, okay? So being the age that I am, which is advanced and extreme, you may be surprised to know, there was this big push in the USA, like, we're going metric. This is it. We're going to knuckle down and go metric. And there was like everything. It was like national ad campaigns, and the president was out going like, yeah, metrics, we're all going to convert over to the metric system. And there was a huge push in school systems. I remember like a whole school year where part of the school was devoted to like teaching us the metric system. And we had the little scales, and we were measuring what grams were. And that's pretty much as I remember as grams. They were the little tiny things. And we'd be balancing things and learning how metrics worked and all that. And then I think the one thing that unites us as a country, the one thing that unites us, and I think MPP would agree with this, is there was a point where we just stood up as a nation, united for the first time ever since the Revolutionary War. All of us, no matter what bolt of cloth you were cut from, every American stood up and said, nah, this is silly. We're not doing this. We just said no. We just gave a hard no as a nation to the metric system. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment. It was absolutely... We just stood up. I don't know how many people there were in the country at the time. It's like around 300 plus million now. Probably less then. We stood up, every single one of us, man, woman, and child. Every race, creed, color, whatever. We stood up. Right wing, left wing, something, as a nation. And just said no to the metric system. We're not doing this. We gave it a shot. We don't like it. It's silly. It needs to go away. And it just disappeared. It disappeared. It was phenomenal. It's like they just stopped teaching it everywhere. It was great. Like, no. Go back to the feet and inches thing. That was working out fine. Oh, Mrs. Dave made a good cup of coffee. I liked that. Are we going to start in the American education system now? No, probably not. We are going to certainly define the one moment that America came together, all of us as one, and said, nope, 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 nope. I don't want to see your decicenta, whatever you're doing around here. Nope. I will measure things in pounds, thank you very much. Because pounds make sense. Don't even get me started on that whole British stone thing. Even Penge doesn't understand that one, and he's measured in it. It's ridiculous. That one I really don't get. The stones. Like, how you know what? I get pounds. I have, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I have no idea how many kilograms I weigh. Not one. Couldn't tell you at all. I have no idea how many kilograms I weigh. I know how many pounds I weigh, but I don't know how many kilograms I weigh, or decigrams, or I have no idea how many centiliters I am, and I don't care. You have done an hour on the metric system? What do you people do to me? I should probably pay. I bet you, there's people who have tuned in, like, oh, RimWorld, I like RimWorld. Maybe I'll like watching this guy, this very, very weird man. And they just had me do an hour on the metric system. And they're like, this is not RimWorld. This guy hasn't even moved the screen in 20 minutes. Why are we counting stones? 14 pounds in a stone. Okay, I mean, I could work it out, but I can work out Celsius too. I just choose not to because it's silly. It's very, very silly. Chavez, good news. I'm going to play RimWorld with you. Right, so Chavez, come here. You need a bed. Okay, I mean, you've got a bed. You're not hurting for a bed. Get up out of bed and go change your style, and I'll try to kit something out for you here. Maybe I can carve something out of this. Well, let's see if I can make anything here happen. So that, and then a little bit of that. That'll be a semi-decent bedroom in there. That'll work. I weigh 40 pounds less than I did 6 months ago. Well, that's nice. I wish I did. The Murphy, welcome. In Canada, we use both. I drive in kilometers, but my weight is in pounds. Okay, so much like everything else in Canada, you're trying to just be nice by being nice to everybody. This is why Canada is awesome. Okay? Canada is just like, cool, dude, whatever. That should be your national motto. Possibly in French. I don't know how affirmative you guys are about the whole French-Canadian thing. But yeah, that should be your national model? Your national motto. So what I'd appreciate is if, when you propose this to, what exactly is it that you have? A president? Do you have president, prime minister? I know, are you guys still beholden to the Queen? Because that's silly. You should probably not do that. Are you still technically... Okay, I'm so glad we've got a Canadian here. Murphy, come here. Okay, I need to know several things. So take these in whichever order you like. Are you still beholden to the Queen? In other words, are you still technically a Commonwealth country that is still beholden to the Queen? Because you got like the Queen on your money, right? I assume. Mocha Pokeball, thank you for proving me right in everything. So thank you. Hopefully we'll see you very, very soon. So back to Canadians. Are you still beholden to the Queen? Oh, yeah. Oh, you have a prime minister. Okay, good. You have a prime minister. All right. So not like a monarchy or anything. Okay. So here in the U.S., let me tell you, because I will be the spokesperson for everyone in the United States. I speak for all. Let me tell you what we think of Canada. We think you're a little weird, but we love you. You're just delightful. You're just an absolute delight. You're a little odd with the hockey thing. Like, you're way into hockey, like way more than anyone needs to be into hockey. But you're really, really chill and cool. And I think your national motto should be, cool, dude, whatever. Because that just makes sense. Just cool, dude, whatever. Leave Queenie out of this. I have nothing personal against the Queen. It's just, there's still countries in the world that are technically beholden to the Queen. I was there. I spent a lot of time at the Commonwealth Institute, just off Kensington High Street there, because it was free, so you could just go in and wander around when you were a kid. It was just something to do. So I'm well aware of Commonwealth countries. My favorite was the one that made the chocolate. I don't remember which one that was. Was that Java? That might have been Java. Anyway, whichever one made the chocolate, I was... no, it's Willow, it's not about liking hockey. It's liking hockey to an extreme. All presidents quake before our tiny, tiny queen. Okay, so hang on, Murphy's chiming in. We have a governor general who acts for the queen, and they're appointed by the prime minister. So what does this governor general do? So, like, if the queen, like the Queen of England, who, not the Queen of Canada, mind you, the Queen of England, if the Queen of England just called up the governor general, I assume she has his number, or her number, whomever, and said, I would like all Canadians to wear green shirts today. Does that, like, happen? Does, like, the prime minister then go out on, like, Canadian public television or whatever, and go, like, guys, we all totally have to wear green shirts because the queen said so. Like, what is your level of interest with the queen? How much authority does she have over there? Because I am silently thinking that another British Revolution where they just sort of take control of all their colonies might be kind of funny. Oh, they throw parties. Okay, that's less interesting. I mean, sure, it's interesting for the people that they're having the party. Jamaica's becoming a republic. They don't like the queen's grandkids. Well, yeah, who does? I thought Mrs. Dave is a queen only in my world, the Hills. Unfortunately, she has no authoritative power. Hang on, I gotta deal with Chavez here, because he's got an X on his head. He probably doesn't like that. No, he doesn't like that. Have that hair, and then you don't want a face tattoo, and you don't want a body tattoo. Okay, cool. Well, you're done then. What's your favorite color? Let's set that to your favorite color. Apparently your favorite color is gray. Woot. Alright, there you go. Off you go. So, okay, Murphy, if I wanted to have some sort of petition or movement or some sort of political, I don't know how you do laws over there, if it's based around hockey or not, but if I wanted to poke you guys in the direction of changing your national motto, I'm not actually even sure you have a national motto, you may or may not. If you don't, may I suggest, cool dude, whatever, because you're awesome. Everybody loves Canadians. Nobody, okay, 3 countries everybody loves: Canadians, Australians, and New Zealanders. All right? I've met several of them over the course of my life. Many, many of them. I have family in Canada. Not much, but I have family in Canada. And I've met many Australians and New Zealanders in my time. You can't not like all 3 of them. They're just the nicest people. And you just want to be friends with them. Again, this is what we think of. You're a little weird, but we love you. You guys are just fun. It's more symbolic than real. Okay, so no green shirts then. No green shirts. Mel has a governor general. Mel, are you a Commonwealth country? Or are you beholden to someone else? Are you beholden to, like, the French or something? New Zealanders are pretty awesome. Yeah, they are. You can't not like New Zealanders. I've met quite a few, and I've enjoyed every one of them in a social setting. Australians, too. Australians are just louder versions of New Zealanders, in my opinion. So they're New Zealand, but louder. And kind of more fun, but in a loud way. Like, you want the Australians at the party, but you also hope they're the ones that leave first. And the New Zealanders, those are the ones you want to stay all night. You want to just chill with them later after the party's over. Australians are disliked plenty of places. New Zealanders are great. I've never met an Australian I didn't like. Never. The Queen's grandkids are on their way here. Oh, okay. Do they get to, like, order you guys around? Again, I'm interested in the authoritative power of the royal family outside of England. Do they just get... Okay, so, like, what... Okay, Mel, this is actually a legit question. I'm actually no comedy here. What kind of perks do they get? Like, I don't know, they just get, like, I don't know, park anywhere. Like, they can just park in a no parking zone because they're the Queen's grandkids. Or, I don't know, if they go into a store... Like, I know I don't think they do it anymore. They might still do it in England, but I know, like, if they went on walkabout and they went into a store and they looked at something, like, they just get it. It would just be given to them as a gift. Do they get perks? Because if they don't get perks, there's really not a lot of point in being a member of the royal family. So they get to show up so we can tell the Queen happy birthday. We do not want them here. Okay, so no perks then. They don't even get, like, free parking? Like, not even the parking in a no parking zone. I mean, do they just, like, do you guys have parking meters? No, actually, you know what, think of it, Mel, do you have parking meters? I don't know why you wouldn't. I assume you charge people for parking the same way we do. They walk around and wave, pretty dumb. So, like, do they even get, like, free parking? Oh, wait, I have colonists returned. What happened? Oh, yeah, I'm playing RimWorld. Yeah, Ramirez is back. Yeah, cool. Great. I vaguely remember that. Yeah, we sent you off to go do a thing, and then you did a thing, and now you're back. Did I ever unpack the Muffalo? Actually, the guy's back. No, they're not even back yet. They are... Yeah, they're taking their sweet time. Oh, there's one of those things. Steel mining worksite. Huh. Huh. Steel mining, you say. 683 steel there. Interesting. I'd need to get the Muffalo home first, because I can't haul 683 steel with just people. Interesting. Think about that. Wait, there's no parking meters on the entire island? You truly do live in paradise. You truly do live in the most perfect place on the planet. They get free everything. Security, food. We pay for it, and they often leave us with debt. So they do get perks. Yeah, they went to McDonald's in Sunderland. Oh, dear. You'd think they could do a little better than that. So, okay. So Mel's saying they get food. So if they go to McDonald's in Paradise, where Mel lives, where there are no parking meters, and the sheep run freely through the streets, enjoying life as nature intended, if they just go into McDonald's and, like, the Queen's grandkids wants a Big Mac, do they just give it to them? They're like, here's your Big Mac, kid. Screw. Is that how that happens? Prince Andrew and his wife tried to live in Canada for free before they left for the USA. Which one was he? Was he the one who got in trouble? Oh, Hurley. Wow, a little anniversary there. Using this up Celsius makes more sense. It does not. You're wrong. Which one was Prince Andrew? Was he the one who got in, like, wicked big trouble recently and then died? Not in that order, I think. I mean, actually, it probably was in that order. I'm sure he probably died after he got in big trouble. Or was that Philip? I don't remember. There's no McDonald's in St. Lucia. You truly do live in paradise. You really, really do live in paradise. There's no parking meters and no McDonald's. White sand beaches with palm trees. Why have you not taken... You know what? I was going to ask, why has your country not taken over the entire world? Because all you should do is just show up and go, no parking meters, no McDonald's, white sand beaches, and palm trees. And everyone go, yes, you rule everything. But then I realize you're actually too cool for that because you don't want people coming down there. Andrew is still alive. He's the one... Okay, so Andrew got in trouble. Got it. Was Philip the Queen's husband, who is weirdly not the king, because that's how royalty works? And how did that one work out? How's he doing these days? Yeah, okay. Andrew was the one who got in a bit of a bang up, as they say. Okay, understood. So actually, this is getting built. Weirdly, huh? Do I have any steel? I have 155 steel, so we are getting some things done. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking a break to just briefly play RimWorld. Vosros is out for the night. Thank you, Vosros. Thank you. Okay, Philip's the one who died. Right. Andrew is still alive, but in trouble. Philip, not in trouble, but dead. Okay, I think I'm up to date, and, like, some royal people aren't royal anymore. I think I'm up to date on my royal stuff. Ruling queen can't have a king, or he would outrank her. Huh. That's actually new information. I never knew that, Portia. I mean, I knew that he was not the king. I got that part. I didn't know why. He would technically outrank her. Interesting. Boomaloop self-tamed. Yoki doke. Do we need one of those? It'll be some chem fuel. Yeah, you know what? I can't even with that, because I don't want to afford the food. Just release it to the wild. That's fine. Where's the team? Are they even close? Okay, they're getting slightly closer to getting home. Eventually. Be surprised if the Queen is still here at Christmas. I think, much like Daniel from Shelter 2, The Hills, I think the Queen is functionally immortal. I don't think she's ever going to die. Ever. If I was Prince Charles, I'd be real mad right about now. Can you imagine that? Like, you thought years and years ago you were going to be king. Years and years. It's like 30 years later, and she won't leave. She just won't leave. Can you imagine being Prince Charles? It's just, you're sitting there. I remember the royal wedding, Prince Charles and Diana. We had the day off school because they knew nobody was going to come to school anyway. And we were all, I'm going to tell you right now, as a nation, we were all like, yeah, he's going to be king pretty soon. A few more years, he'll be king. She can't possibly last much longer. It's like 30 years later. Longer, even. And he still keeps going. Charles goes before her. Yeah, it probably is going to. Nidge hit a trap, really? Huh. Yeah, that is kind of poorly planned. I should probably put another door here. I will put another door there. That would make a little bit more sense. Sorry, Nidge. Sorry. I will vaguely kind of try to work on that. There you go. We'll put a door there. That will make it so we don't step on the traps. I don't understand what's wrong with him as a potential king. Well, his age at this point. Prince Charles has been mad for 20 years. I'd say 30, Cat. Imagine just looking at her not going anywhere. She is pretty badass. For a tiny, tiny queen, she's pretty badass. You gotta give it to her. Alright, she grew up in wartime. She's tough. She is tough. She don't play. Alright? But, if you're Prince Charles, I'm gonna say, you're probably kind of getting a little miffed right now. Queen is as impressive as Christopher Lee. Yeah, there you go. Maybe. What if it is Christopher Lee in drag? It could be. It could be. Christopher Lee, probably one of the world's greatest badasses. Most, probably unrecognized. Like, nobody knew how badass he was until he basically died. And they're like, oh my god, this guy's got an amazing life. Absolutely amazing life. The Jacobite line leads to a personal union with Luxembourg. Okay, so like a Britain-Luxembourg thing? Cool, I'm into that. I could do that. Alright, wait, you're distant cousins of Lady Diana? Really? Are you in line for the throne? Oh my god, Portia, are you royalty? Do I have royalty in chat? Are you literally in line for the throne somehow? Please say yes. Please, lie to me. Portia, lie to me. Just say yes. Just don't you know what? Don't even say no. Say yes. Does the royal family serve any function other than figureheads? Don't they technically open parliament? Like, I'm fuzzy on this. It's been a long time since I knew the rules, and they've changed since then. But don't they, like, parliament can't start until, I don't know, she bangs a gavel or something and says, yeah, parliament, woot. And that is actually what she says. I watched a television proceeding of it. So tiny, tiny Queen Elizabeth gets up on her little queen throne, and she bangs a gavel and says, yeah, parliament, woot. And then parliament can happen. I think that's, like, the only official thing. Yeah, it really is about the pomp and circumstance, yeah. I can't be in line through the throne. She was a Spencer. No, you are, Portia. You're royalty. In fact, can I change your name in chat? Hang on. And can I officially do that? No. Darn it, I was gonna change your name to, like, Lady Portia or something. Something very royal and fancy. Queen will outlive the... Yeah, the Queen's outliving me. I'll tell you that. What is the problems here? Colonists needs treatment. Yeah, Nidge, you should totally go to the hospital. Low medicine. Didn't we just buy some? I thought we just bought some medicine. Have you people been using all the medicine? Stop it. Stop it. Alright, I'll make some more. Can somebody go and deal with Nidge, please? Where's my medical team? They're all asleep. Okay, that'll be fine. It's all fine. I don't know, make a bunch of medicine. We've got a bunch of stuff for it. Don't come whining to me about your medical problems. Got plenty of cloth, plenty of all this. Feng, can you get down here? Why? Oh, because some of my medical team is out and about. Infestation, great. I'll deal with that in a sec. I'd really like to deal with Nidge more than anything. Where's the infestation? I actually don't think I need to pay attention to this. No, there's no... This is sealed. There is no reason for me to immediately pay attention to this no time in the near future. So I'm going to ignore that right now. I'm going to ignore that. She's like the Irish president. Wait, the Queen's limo driver is like the Irish president? It's like the opening for a joke. Officially signs things into law as head of state, but it's all voted on by Parliament. If they abolish the royal family, I think the Isle of Man and the Channel Islands become independent. Oh, cool. I'm just totally into an Isle of Man, Channel Islands civil war. Are they near each other? Probably not. And they probably don't... I'm going to guess the Isle of Man has no real navy to speak of. I mean, they probably got a few fishing boats, but not much. Nidge, how badly damaged are you? Oh, you're going to be dead, like, wicked soon. Wicked soon. Yeah, you should be tended to, like, now. Oh, Nidge, you're no good. You're no good at all. No, everything's awful. Yeah, you got a joy wire there, so you don't notice how sad you are. That's cool. Like that. What do you think she'd do, and you have not been to the store? I have no strong opinions. I mean, something, obviously. I am hungry. I'm not saying I'm not hungry. I could do it just like a sandwich or something. Nothing really particularly... I don't want anything super heavy, but I still want to fill my stomach. I'm kind of thinking like a sandwich of some sort. So yeah, I'll leave that largely to you. And again, if you change that up, I have no strong opinions, just so long as there is food. I always vote spaghetti. Unfortunately, Portia, I'm glad you brought up spaghetti. You have no idea how pertinent that is. No, Willow, we're not going to do... Mrs. Dave doesn't do the lactose super well, so pizza's kind of off the table. I mean, it's not. She can totally eat pizza and enjoy it, but boy, is she going to pay for it later. It will not be fun later on. So here's the thing with spaghetti, Lady Portia. I'm assuming... Should I bow every time I say that, or can I just, like, do one bow and that covers me for the evening? Hopefully. I don't know. I'm thinking about, like, when people meet the queen, they just do the one bow or the curtsy, and then they're kind of good for the night. Like, they don't have to keep bowing at her. So, I'm glad you brought up spaghetti, Lady Portia. The spaghetti in our house is at this point approximately 25 years old. We use spaghetti primarily for decorative purposes. So we have spaghetti. You're not wrong. If you came into our house, you go, hey, I see you have spaghetti. May we have some spaghetti? And I would say you are welcome to that, Lady Portia. However, I must advise you that spaghetti is approximately 25 years old. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Channel Islands are technically under the Duchy of Normandy. Oh, this is where it gets cool. Now it's getting all Crusader kings around here. Man is ruled by the Queen as Lord of Man. Okay, that's pretty much the most badass title ever. Lord of Man. Now, I know it's the Isle of Man, but dang, that sounds fun. One bow, don't turn your back on her. No, because she will shank you, cat. That's why you don't turn your back on her. She's badass and she will shank you. I know what she's got in that purse, and it ain't makeup. All right? Yes, you do not turn your back on her. That'll be the end. That'll be the last person you turn your back on. Oh, she ain't playing, let me tell you. Okay, Nidge getting treated good. I have not even come close to paying attention to RimWorld. Where's the team? Very slowly working. Very slowly moving here. Again, if by any chance there's anybody lurking who came in here specifically to see expert gameplay of RimWorld, go somewhere else, because this isn't it. It is neither expert nor is it gameplay of RimWorld. I'm mostly just showing you a frozen screen while I drink coffee. Decorative pasta, a staple of many households. Yes, yeah, our spaghetti is approximately 25 years old and is used for decorative purposes only. Pasta takes like a century to spoil. Great, so I got another 75 years of decorative purpose. Cool. I'll will it to someone then. Hon, I'm changing my will. I know your sister is getting basically everything, but I'm going to will the spaghetti to a complete stranger. No, really, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just pick a name. Okay, I was going to say out of a phone book, but I don't actually think they make those anymore. So I'm going to pick a name at random, and I'm going to will... Oh my god, I'm totally going to do this too. I'm going to will my spaghetti to a complete stranger. And they'll spend the rest of their lives going, why did they give us this spaghetti? I don't even know this person. And they're going to get, like, summoned to I don't know, probably a lawyer's office or something to go over the will. And it'll just be like my wife's sister, who's like, okay, you get literally everything except the spaghetti, who is going to Joe Schmo here. And Joe Schmo will be in the lawyer's office going, what is going on? Why am I getting this spaghetti? And it'll be, very ceremoniously handed to him. I'll put it in like a nice decorative box or something. This is my goal. I am going to keep messing with people after I'm dead. Yet, I'm doing this. I am absolutely doing this. That spaghetti will never leave the house until the day I die, where it will be willed to a random stranger. And you know what? Just to mess with them further, I'm going to make sure they're on the other side of the country, so they have to travel to get here. Oh, this is perfect. Hang on, I need to drink my coffee. I'm having so much fun. Okay, here's how this is going to go down. I've planned this all out. All right, so you're Joe Schmo in California, which is basically the opposite end of the country from us. And you get this, like, very, very important lawyer letter that says you have been named in the will of this guy with the YouTube channel. And that's probably all it'll say. You must immediately fly to the New England area to have the reading of the will and have your... I don't know, belongings, whatever you call that in legalese, given to you. And the guy's gonna be like, oh my god, who is this guy? What is going on here? And he's gonna fly all the way to the New England area. And he'll go into this, and I'm gonna make sure it's like the most like pompous lawyer I can possibly get. Like leather everything. And like tons of books. And the office will vaguely smell like a cigar. And it'll just be great. And then he's gonna go in and sit there with my sister-in-law, who is getting literally everything. And she's gonna be like, cool, I got literally everything except you. And she's gonna leave. And she'll be like, yeah, cool, I got cool stuff, yay. And this guy's gonna be in here with the lawyer. And the lawyer's gonna produce this very, very elaborate decorative box. I won't spend too much money on it, but I'll make it look decorative. Like fake gold leaf or something. And hand it to him. And he's gonna open it. And it's gonna be a jar of spaghetti. This is the greatest idea I've ever had in my life. This is the perfect idea. I am gonna mess with people after I'm dead. I gotta think more ways to mess with people after I'm dead. I'm not going anywhere. I am eternal. I will mess with you long after I am in the ground. Or in ashes, as the case may be. Okay, Mickey Cup is either drunk or rude. Little column A, little column B. I don't think it's either. I think Mickey is supposed to be very tired. Here, I'll make it go that way. There we go. All right, when are we getting to the hatching of the ducks? And did we ever make any of those meals? I should probably pay... Oh, yeah, the mega spiders are out. Yeah, they're all in here. Again, I don't really know how much we need to pay attention to this. I suppose at some point they'll get through the door. But there's I'll kind of cross that. I'll cross that bridge when people are dying. Speaking of people dying, all of these people are starving to death. That's less good. I've sent the folks out without enough food. That's what I'm thinking. Well, guys, if you hustle along, you might get home in time, wouldn't you? Try not to die while you're out there. Because you have all my steel. And if you die, I'm going to have to send someone to go pick it up. Going back to wildlife. I don't know. What is there to kill? Not a lot. Not a lot, actually. Where's this injured megasloth of which you speak? How injured are you? You're going to be dead in 12 hours. That will be some food. What if I went and hastened that a little bit? What if we hastened that up? In that maybe... No, not Ramirez. He's melee. What if you were dead sooner than that? Maybe. Sooner than that. The spaghetti eye is a real thing. Spaghetti man who could shoot spaghetti. Oh, yeah, let's not. Yeah, I'm going to take out the Mega Sloth and then anything else I can find. And is that plasteel down there? And why is that sitting there? We'll go get that. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, why don't we get any of that herbal medicine? We could use a little bit more of that around here. You're not surprised that I'm going to mess with people after I'm dead? No, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. For all you know, Mel. Now think of this deep philosophical question here about YouTube. For all you know, I died years ago. I could have just been... What is going on up here? What is this nonsense? Oh, the spiders got out. Where did you get out? Oh, you broke down the door just like I said you were going to. Huh. You just did a little sooner than I thought. Okay, everybody... except Nidge, who's gonna die soon. Everybody, come on up here. And, do things. Like shooting. This colony is gonna go down. Everyone will be dead from spiders. Because I have sat here talking about the metric system. So, you know, that's been going on, really, hasn't it? It's been happening. Okay, Wool, you should... No, Wool. Probably just go to the hospital, man. You're not looking real chipper there. All my turrets are getting taken out. Could we maybe go kill things? How about we went up here and shot some things? Maybe more shooting, less standing around, huh? That sound fun? Maybe a little more Kazros, do you not have a weapon? Yeah, you have nothing. Okay. Great. Good contribution there, Kazros. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Got more shooting to do. Everybody just kind of line up here. There's another one. Take that out. Yep, thank you. Yeah, we can just keep moving, actually. That one will kind of resolve itself a little bit. Everybody line up here. Everybody do this. There we go. And then let's just go take out these hives. I'm sure there's others that I'm missing somewhere, but you know what? It'll pop up when people start dying. That's the handy part about the spiders. Yes, if, for all you know, Mel, I died years ago. This might just be all a recording. Stream has been terrible for my kitchen's deep clean. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. That's a compliment in my world. Right, that, and then... Oh, no, wait, hang on. We're not done, guys. There's another one up here. Let's go back up here. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. And we'll take all of this, by the way. Thank you. There we go. And we are done. All right. Everybody go back to work. That was very, very scary and eventful, but it's all fine now. Everything is fine. I had plans to do things during this, and I've just been chugging tea. Thank you. That's some pretty good AI programming. Hey, you never know, Mel. You never know. Scammers need a verified purchase for their scam, so they mail something small to a random person. Oh, okay. So the guy might think I'm scamming him. No, I'm going to make this very, very official. This will come from, like, official lawyer land. So, yeah, again, all leather. It's going to be a very leather lawyer. That sounded better in my head than when it came out of my mouth. Wool, you're off to go drop some medicine off. Would you like to drop yourself off in bed? How about that? Squint, are you technically part of my medical team? I mean, you have a base medical training. Probably enough to deal with Wool. I don't know why. I guess you're in pink. I must have assigned you to the medical team. So who else is having issues? Age reversal, low medicine, major break. Beasley, it's all going to be fine. It'll be fine, Beasley. We're going to try and patch some things up here. Put everything back together here. In fact, I should just make that a wall. I don't really need that to be a door. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is 100% fine. I took some recycling out and half sweep the floor, and that's about it. It's probably why I've been getting birthday candles in the mail. Oh, gotcha. All right. I know a lawyer that would look good in leather. Bobcat, I didn't see you come in. Welcome. So they verify you exist, you send you a thing, and then scam you somehow. Probably. Do you want to hear more Crusader Kings-like shenanigans in English law? Yes. Yes, I do, actually, Jayhawk. I find the system to be funny, and yet at the same time kind of cool. Yes, I would be happy to hear that. I'm actually concerned that the team is not going to make it home, because they will be dead. They're not... Can I send people... Hang on. Can I... Stop everything. Can I send them to just rest? Alright, people can interact socially, forage for food, visibility multiplied. Okay, I'm going to do the thing that I did the last time, where I send some people to pick them up, because they have no food. They have 0 days of food. So I'm going to put a different team together to just take food to them. And then everyone can merge together and come home at that point. So this is a thing that's happening. Right. Yeah, we need to form a caravan, and we're going to go here. Not there, here. I want to go here. I guess, you know what? Go here. And then no. It's all gone horribly wrong. No, don't accept any of that. Cancel all of that. You. Let's start with you. I would like you to go here. I know you're starving. And then when you get there, I want you to rest. And then I want to send another team down here to get you. What? Those are sites. Okay. That's a logging. That's a mining. I don't know if this is going to work. They might just die. I'll leave an envelope with a wax seal. Oh, I like that idea. Yeah. Yeah, nothing says, like, totally legit like a wax seal. Aren't taxis required to carry a bale of hay for horses? Probably. And to my knowledge, it's still technically illegal to not practice archery on Sundays. It is mandatory to practice archery on Sundays. So any of you Brits, tomorrow, better see you out there. Okay? Or I am calling the cops. I'm going to call the cops. They're not practicing archery. It is Sunday. Now, I don't know if there's a time frame. I'm sure you have up until midnight. So, like, you could be out there at 11:58. And I don't know if there's any set time that you need to practice for. Like, you need to practice for an hour or something like that. So probably you could go out at 11:58, fire off a couple of shots, and you're good. You're technically compliant to the law. But best be seeing you out there, okay? Best be seeing you out there. I was going to go murder that mega sloth. It seems to have largely taken care of itself. You guys, can you just come down here real quick and we're going to kill this? And Beasley's in a sad wander. I am too, Beasley. An area of London called the Liberty of the Savoy, where royal writs couldn't be enforced because it belongs to the Duchy of Lancaster. Oh, that's fun. I should get me one of them. I looked it up online, got very confused. It's related to a scam. If you suddenly get small items in the mail you didn't order. Cat's got a bow and arrow ready. Good. Good. We'll see you out there tomorrow at some point. Because it is mandatory, to the best of my knowledge. That law has never been repealed. So, you know, do that. Do that. You guys, first of all, could we line up a little bit differently, please? Let's just shoot this very, very soft and easy target here. There you go. And it looks fluffy and cuddly, too, which makes it somehow even worse. But there's a lot of meat on this thing. Like, a lot. Wow. Anytime now, guys. There we go. So, this is totally okay to be eating. Any others of those nearby? Where are you? Yeah, where did my team just go? Oh, they're all the way up there. Okay, never mind then. That's a very, very long walk. We probably won't do that. Undraft you. Somebody want to grab that? No, actually, if somebody could grab that. And you'll never do hauling. I picked the one person who doesn't do hauling. Yep, haul that, please. There we go. They're legally allowed to shoot a Protestant. Second Northern Winter with the oaken crossbow. That sounds very specific and therefore very, very British. I'd believe that. Nidge, did somebody attend to your needs? Broadly. Yeah, Wool, how are you doing? Your nose is shattered, right? I gotta find a new nose for you at some point. I mean, I think I can make one, but I don't want to use up the materials. I'd rather actually just buy one if the opportunity presents itself. And then, what else? Oh, right, the team. Where's the team here? Are you guys gonna move at all, or are you all dead? You might all be dead. Probably. Oh, you're resting. Okay. Well, when you're done resting, estimated time to destination 0.6. Okay, if you guys could just get home, there's food there. You're not even that far away. It's pretty close. This is kind of on you. If you can't walk a little bit faster, then I don't really know how to help you. People with outstanding debts would move to the Liberty of the Savoy to avoid arrest. Just like sound like something we'd bring into law. Some colleges in England, you can request a glass of brandy during your exam. That doesn't even sound like a law. That just sounds like what normal British people do. How do you verify where you were when you shot said Protestant? Excellent question. I'm sure, again, if it was a Queen Mary thing, they'd probably just take your word on it. Like, yeah, I was a Protestant. And I shot him from that window. Okay, that's cool. We'll probably believe that. I don't think they were too picky. Just so long as you got the guy out of the way, I imagine. Did we ever... Yeah, we've made a little bit of medicine. We could probably be making some more. We are technically making some more medicine. All right, well, now what? Eventually, the team is either going to be home, or they'll all be dead on the side of the road. Either way, I can go get my steel. So I'm okay with that. Oh, we finished building this. I technically could launch the ship. I could definitely do that. Hibernating component. Yep, okay. The ship reactor. Which one is that? That's the sensor cluster. There's the reactor. I could start the ship. I have a complete ship. I don't have enough pods for everyone, but I have a complete ship. I think there's a parliamentary seat for the students, faculty, and alumni and officers that only get to elect. It's like a taxi requiring a bale of hay, just leftover Breton laws. Yeah, so is the archery one, I would imagine. I don't think anyone's gonna, I don't know, arrest you for not practicing archery, but every country's like that. We've got laws like that, just ridiculous laws that nobody ever repealed. They just forgot about them. In East Iceland, the law required people to kill Basques on sight. I wonder if somebody tried to get away with that. Like, just, I don't know, finding some Basques and just going on a bit of a spree and going, sorry, I'm legally obligated to do this. I'm taking a shower after the stream is over to cool off. Ridiculous heat running on an 80-degree day. And see, you know what? Let's bring the whole conversation full circle, okay? We're bringing it on home now. Bringing it on home. Everybody huddle up. Everybody come on in. We're going to bring the whole conversation full circle. What is 80 degrees? Pretty hot. Quite hot, yes. Possibly uncomfortably hot. And why do we know that? Because 0 is wicked cold, and 100 is wicked hot. Simple. So I know exactly what 80 is. Do I care what water is doing at 80 degrees? I do not. I do not. Couldn't care less. Water can just... Ooh, turkey! Murder! 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 Kill it! Kill it! I also need to eat it. We need that. Diver, there's a ship above head. Let's go call these people. They might actually have some steel. That would be great. Okay, what do you got? Well, you got plasteel. No surprise there. Do you have any regular steel? You do not. Unfortunate. Kind of needed that. Got a bionic eye. Do you have a nose? You got a nose in here? No, you got an eye and an arm and a heart. Well, I've got a heart. I could trade them a real heart for a prosthetic heart. Prosthetic heart probably lasts longer. I should say 38 degrees. Well, what is 38? I don't know what 38 is. Is that warm? Is that cold? In my world, 38 is pretty chilly. Definitely a winter jacket at 38 degrees, no question. But 38 degrees C? I don't know. I don't know. I got no idea. What is 38? Am I wearing a winter jacket? Am I dying? I have no idea. I know what 80 is. I know what 80 is. Aha, I see what you did there, Dances with Sheep. I see where you've gone with that. Aha, full circle. 360. Get it. What am I going to buy from these people? What can I sell them? I mean, I've got a lot of plasteel that I really don't actually have a lot of use for anymore. Because I built the ship. That's the biggest thing that's going to suck up plasteel. You do have... I've got a lot of stuff I would like to have. You know what? You can have all of my insect jelly to begin with. And you know what? 1 duck. Because even though we're not going somewhere, I'm going to give you a duck anyway. It's kind of like a door prize. And then I will take all of your advanced components. And all of your components. And I'm sure I can easily make that up in plasteel. Because I don't really need all of this. I could get by on... no, don't do that. Do that. I could get by on like 1,000 pieces of plasteel. That would be plenty. More than what I need. Yeah, these people can't even afford that. I will take your skill trainer. And some tech prints? Maybe. Tech print for cataphract armor? Not a bad idea. How much is that? 33. Trying to figure out what they have left. There we go. I'm in profit that they can actually afford. You know what? That'll do. I will take that. That will definitely... Oh, Hurley, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hurley. That is most appreciated. Thank you. I do my best to entertain you. You could buy geese or a male ostrich. I could. Probably not with 10 pounds. I'm sure a male ostrich... Well, maybe I could get a goose for that. Like budget goose? I could go to budgetgoose.com. Male ostrich, I'm going to guess that is more than that. I don't know what the going rate is for an ostrich, but I'm going to guess it's more than that. I could try, though. I could maybe, like, haggle a little bit. I wish I could convince the building manager to come in to turn this heat off. Hot outside, and the heat is on inside. That is super stupid. You're not wrong. That is super stupid. I will agree with that. It's not just stupid. It's super stupid. Where did we just put our stuff, by the way? Oh, there it is. It's right there. I actually found it relatively quickly. That is for construction. Who might like to be slightly better? Actually, a Yaka. That would be a good move for you. You're at 6, which is not terrible, but now you'll be even better at it. You are primarily a cook, but that'll work. Thank you again, Hurley. That is most awesome of you. How's the team doing? Are we moving? I think we might be dying. I think we're less moving than actually dying. You are foraging some berries, which is great. You kind of need to get home. This whole episode, you haven't even gotten home yet. Haven't even got home. Can you not turn off your rads? Wait, what now? Oh, radiators! Okay. Okay, first of all, Hurley's not talking to me. Hurley is talking to Lady Portia. And you meant radiators, not rads. See, you give the man who's done like 1,400 hours in Fallout 4, and you say rads, I think a totally different thing. I think Lady Portia lives in a radioactive wasteland. No, you mean radiators. Got it, radiators. In Parliament, there used to be a rotten boroughs where only a handful of people could vote and consistently elected one guy who bribed them. Wasn't there a Blackadder thing about rotten boroughs? I swear there was a rotten boroughs thing in Blackadder at some point. Olive's in a sad wander, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Caravan idle. Oh, set their next destination. Oh, yeah, go here. Yeah, sorry, guys. I kind of tied you up there. No wonder you were all dying. Mouse isn't a sad wander. Everybody is wandering around sad. You know why? Because I haven't paid the slightest bit of attention to them. All day. I have not paid a slightest bit of attention to any of these people. At all. Ever. Okay. All right. Here's the plan. Here's the plan. So, I've done nothing in RimWorld for an hour and 40 minutes now. Nothing. I think we had a raid. Did we have a raid? I think that broadly... Oh, and there was insects. And the team is still not home with all of my steel, but I don't really need the steel anymore. I've built a ship. What are our... Okay. I could probably get in 1 or 2 more pods in here. How many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Not enough. How much am I short? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, if I can get 2 more pods made, we can actually take everyone off this planet. I could just launch the ship next time. I could just launch the ship. Are these steel? Is that what we're... It's a marble spike track. Okay. Hang on. Before I forget to do this, because I will come in next week and I will not remember that this was my plan. I'm going to cancel all of these and replace them with wooden spike traps. Is that like 1 piece of gold? That's 1 piece of ambrosia. Somebody get those. And then security. There we go. I want wooden spike traps in here. Not very good, but they will get the job kind of vaguely done. So that, is this really the way I want to lay these out? That's what I'm doing. Somebody will step on those in no time. And then, no, that's totally not the way I wanted to do that. Cancel all of those, actually. Let's see if I can do that somewhat more sensibly. So spike trap here. Okay, that's what I was looking for. There. And, you know what, that one's fine. We'll leave that one there. Okay, so I need 2 more pods. And we could theoretically launch the ship tomorrow. Launch the ship. And when I say tomorrow, I actually mean next week. I don't mean tomorrow at all. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I don't. You know that about me. So I'm assuming you already made that leap. That, like, he said tomorrow, but he really means next week. I'm assuming... Now, I'm thinking bigger picture here. I'm assuming you guys largely just fill in the blanks when I say things. And I just say ridiculous things, and they're like, he said that, but we know he really meant this. I'm assuming you kind of fill in my blanks. All of you have been around for a while. You know how this game works. So only send the ducks home. Gotcha. I just launched ducks. Oh. Annabee, I like that idea. I could just launch the ducks to another planet and we could all stay here. Anyway, long story short, I can launch the ship. We're good. I've got all the things I need. We can launch the ship. I didn't even notice that they had finished the reactor, but that's done. So my big problems with steel, yeah, I still need steel, but I don't need as much as I thought I did because the ship is basically done. I could start it up right now and we could be out of here. So I think, here's my plan, which is my plan. I think call the stream here. A little bit early, but not too early. We'll figure out what we're going to do next week. And whether we just launch the ship and call it a day. Maybe we just send the ducks on the ship. Maybe I send 1 person and all the ducks I can pack in there. And we'll figure it out next week. But I'm going to check out here. I'm going to let you guys get on with the rest of your weekend. Because you have probably far more important things to do than be discussing the metric system. Guys, thank you so very much. I know I say this every time, but I say it every time because I mean it. I look forward to doing this every single week. I love doing this for you, and you never, ever disappoint me. I have so much fun doing this. I hope you do. I mean, if I've stopped Kat from cleaning, then I've got to be doing something right, I feel. But guys, I will check out here. Thank you again so very, very much for this. What a blast. I have a great time doing this, no matter what we're talking about. We've played no RimWorld, but I think we're all clear on Fahrenheit versus Celsius. So, you know, I think I've made my point on that. I will check out here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great time. Thank you again. Goodbye, and goodbye.